Hi, it's Desley here. Today we're going to talk about some ailments under the letter G. So the first one that comes to mind is gallbladder issues. Now, bile is produced or kept as a reservoir in the gallbladder, and the liver uses it to break down fats. So if you have an inflamed gallbladder, you may be suffering from conditions such as fever, nausea and vomiting. The bile also contains cholesterol, which can form into gallstones. And if you get a gallstone, you generally tend to get upper right quadrant pain that can extend into the shoulder blade. If it's inflamed, you're probably best to go on a juice diet for a couple of days. So things like your pear juice, your beetroot juice, or apple juice, they're quite useful, as well as castor oil packs that you can put on the area to help with the pain. Lecithin helps to emulsify fats, so that's useful. As well as taking digestive enzymes. Eating foods that have high enzyme activity, such as papaya and pineapple, should be introduced into your diet as well. You can use lemon juice and olive oil to help remove a gallstone, but it's best to have an ultrasound just in case the gallstones are too big. Because if they get stuck in a bile duct, you will require surgical intervention. Okay, so the next one is gas. We all get gas from time to time, but if it's excessive, there may be some other digestive issues going on. Some of the conditions that can lead to gas are your small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, Helicobacter pylori, or even parasites may cause some digestive disturbances. With gas, there's certain foods that may exacerbate the condition. So generally grains and legumes can be offenders. So it's best to avoid those if you're having issues with lots of gas. You may have insufficient enzyme activity or not enough hydrochloric acid in the stomach. So again, having those enzymic type foods such as papaya and pineapple are useful for gas. The other issue with gas build-up is it can cause a pain, abdominal pain in the intestines. And this can be due to stress. So stress alters the motility of the intestines. You can also use activated charcoal to help get rid of the toxins and the smell, but long-term use of activated charcoal is not a good idea because it can actually disturb the absorption of drug medications or other nutrients. Okay, so the next one is gout. Now, gout is an extremely painful form of arthritis because the person is not producing enough of the enzyme uricase. Now, if you don't produce enough of that enzyme, urate builds up in the blood and the tissues, and the uric acid can crystallize, causing swollen, red and painful joints. So the first point of call is to neutralize the acid. So you can use frozen, fresh or canned, preferably with no sugar if you're going to use canned cherry juice or diluted celery juice. You need to avoid acidic foods like coffee and tomato, and also the high purine foods. So you need less red meat, and to avoid foods such as sardines, anchovies and mussels. You need to increase that pH on a regular basis, so lots of green leafy vegetables, and removing the white flour and sugar out of the diet is also beneficial. Okay, so that's all today. Next time we're going to talk about foods under the letter H. If you require any further assistance with any of these conditions, please go to my website at desleylocknaturopath.com.au. Okay, thanks very much. Bye.